Good evening. Welcome to the Professor Odor Show. Here is nearly 8:30 p.m. in Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. Hope your day was okay. Mine is going okay. So today I want to do some cooking. I want to do, it's called boiling beef for muscles. You know, beef gives you proteins. I need proteins to grow big. I'm a bit small, so I need to eat well. Proteins are good, but I won't use processed oil, which is not very healthy. So I want to show you the ingredients. So I have my meat here. I have my beef here. You can see it. It's in the water. I can show it well. So that's my beef. You can see it well. Then I bought it for $1. That's 150 Kenya shillings. We have this one is an onion. These days they sell one for 20 bob. That's like $0.2. And then these tomatoes. This pack of tomatoes, this small bunch is around 100 Kenya shillings. That's $1. That's like $0.6. Because $1 is the 150 Kenya shillings, so this one is 100 Kenya shillings. That's around $0.6, something like that. So now I've already washed the meat. Meat is washed. So the next thing I need to do is I want to put on my gas. So I want to put on my gas. So my gas is on. You can watch. So my gas is on. We use these small cookers. You have watched it. This is my gas. My gas is on. So I want to put on the meat. So the meat is there. The meat is boiling. You can see the meat is boiling. So the meat is boiling, as you can see. We want to prepare the ingredients. That's the onion and the tomato. So I'm untying these things. So they tie them very hard, but I know how to untie. So for this boiled beef, I'm going to use 2 tomatoes. They are fresh. I'm going to choose the most ripe here from this bunch. So these are the ripe tomatoes. This one is ripe. Then, first, because the meat is very small, I'm just going to have 1 tomato and one what? 1 tomato and 1 this. So I have to wash them. So I've washed them. Usually cut on this board, wooden board. I bought it for $2. That's 300 Kenya shillings in a supermarket, imagine. So we want to cut this. I want to show you some skills. So I have to cut this. So they are saying the Kenyan economy is bad, but people have to eat, isn't it? So if someone was doing farming, I'm sure they're benefiting. But usually in Kenya, it's not the farmers who benefit, it is the middlemen. Let me tell you how the middlemen benefit. They're the ones who go and buy this produce, like these tomatoes, onions from the farmer. Then let's say they buy them. Let's think of a price, maybe $1,000. Okay, 1,000 is too much. Let's say $500. $500 is like 50,000 Kenya shillings, or 75,000. They buy several bags of onions, tomato, you name it. So they have their own buses they transport. Now when they reach here in Nairobi, they can sell even double that price. You bought 75,000, you sell for 150,000, isn't it? You sell for 150,000. So now, you find that farmers, yes, they are growing this crop, but they are not benefiting. It is the middlemen who benefit from such. I'm sure you're wondering how I'm cutting this. Let me show you. This is how I'm cutting. This is how I'm cutting. This is how I'm cutting. If you handle the camera one person, you have to multitask, isn't it? So now they go and sell even double the price, 75,000, 150,000. So this price is brought back to the consumer, meaning the customer. Now, that is good. The farmer gets money, the middleman gets money, but the problem, me, the consumer, customer, my salary is not increasing. Salaries for most people, especially teachers, the average salary for a teacher in Nairobi, you're talking of how much? You're talking of, is it 500, no, $300 for an average high school teacher. 300, not even $300, that's for a lecturer. Adjunct. The ones who are on full time, it can be $1,000, 150,000 gross. When they remove money, it goes even less, to even 70,000. So you understand. But the average teacher, the salary is around $200. That's 30,000 Kenya shillings. So how do you survive? And you have a family. So now, that's what I'm saying. We need beef to grow muscles. You must eat well so that you have strength to fight for another tomorrow, to gain money, to do everything. You understand? So now this middleman earn money, the farmer earns money, middlemen, government through taxes, but the consumer is not growing. They have not, the consumers, majority relying on one job. Teachers $200, the average salary, whether it's primary, secondary, is $200. Both primary and secondary. Universities are a bit better. They may get $2,000. They may get $1,000, 150,000 per month. But once they tax, it goes to 70,000 Kenya shillings. And then when you remove bills, rent, and all those, it goes even down, even further. So the teacher is just hand to mouth. They cannot save. The ones who are clever, they do other hustles. They do farming. They do whatever they do. Maybe they have a second job. But you know, in Kenya, to do 2 jobs at a go like America is hard. Hey, the jobs, you have to be there. Maybe you enter a job at 5. You have to leave at 4. You are tired. So how do you do 2 jobs? So the other outside hustle maybe can only be farming. Can only be, maybe you have a skill you do over the weekend. Maybe you bake cakes. You understand? That's what I'm saying. The consumer has it rough here in Kenya. So things are even the houses, getting a good house to rent, like this house, you can talk of, I don't know, you can talk of $100. Yes, $100, 15,000. This one can be around $120 there. That's a good house, 1 bedroom. When 2 bedrooms, you're talking of nearly $200. That's 30,000. You have not counted the bill, paying for the water, paying for the electricity. So most people here in Nairobi live in slums or housing, what they're called, these big flats, which are cheaper. They may cost $100 and less, but they are crammed. A room is so small, it's like my kitchen here. My kitchen here is like somebody's bedroom. And there are no amenities. Okay, amenities in the house, but outside there, roads are not there, electricity is a problem, security, transport from town to this place is more expensive. So you are better off paying for a house more so that you travel well. So I'm boring you with the issues in Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. So for you to survive in Nairobi, you need to have extra income. You need to have per month a minimum of $500. But majority are running $200 and below. How do you survive? Isn't it? So I've cut, let me show you what I've been doing. So this is where I've cut the onions, the tomatoes, and all that. So now we want our meat is boiling. It's really boiling, so we want to see the way it's boiling. So this is our meat. Our meat is really boiling. So once it gets ready, we put in the onions and the tomatoes and see what happens. So this meat of mine seems as boiled for long. So we need to put in the other ingredients, and this thing is hot. So we put in the other ingredients. That is the tomato and the onions. We need to stir a bit. Because this meat will just boil in its own oil, and no need of adding extra oil. It's called the African cooking. So we leave it a bit. Now people say salt is bad, but you need to add just a bit. Look at that. Half of this. Yeah, half of this inside there. And then you stir again. Now I'll show how it is. So this is how my meat is cooking. You can see it's cooking very well. So it's cooking very well. So let's give it time to get to what? Hello again, my meat is ready after boiling well between. If it's very small meat like mine, around 30 minutes the meat is ready. But if it's a kilo or more, maybe it will take even longer, maybe even depending on the heat, it can take to 45 to 1 hour. But the meat is ready. Let me show you. My meat is ready. You can see the meat is ready. The meat is ready. You see, the meat is well cooked. I have not used any fats, any processed fats and all that things. So if you like what you have seen in this small video on boiled beef for muscles, send something small on that mobile number. This is the Professor Dole Show. +254 769 729 327. I repeat again. +254 769 729 327. So I can also grow fat. And as I always say, Gwaheri ya kuonana Gwaheri.